All right, if you are entertaining this summer, it can be hard to find a fresh dish that's different and easy to prepare at the same time. But executive chef at Oliva, Chef Patrick Karsu, is joining us in the Great Day Kitchen with a Turkish recipe that's really perfect for the summer, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Before we get into this, at Oliva, what are you guys all about? How did you start this?
Well, we started this because, during the pandemic, we really lost connection with a lot of friends and family, because it was always easy before just to say, come over, bring a bottle of wine,
Right.
we'll have some food, some great stuff, but then like lockdown happened. And so now through this brand, we're trying to kind of create that feeling of coming back together and really just like rebuilding our community through food. So
nothing brings people together better than food.
Absolutely, absolutely, and it's just it's perfect. It works well hot, it works well cold, and it's easy to prepare. You don't have to spend like a whole bunch of time in the kitchen.
All right, well, let's get into what you're going to make, then we can talk while you're doing that. What are we making
Okay,
today?
so today we're making a braised celery rack kind of meze. It goes really well with our product line, and it goes really well with drinks. But a celery rack is one of these kind of funky looking vegetables you may find at the grocery store. This one's actually from Wegmans, and they have like everything there.
I know. We just got one next door. I'm gonna have to go get it.
Yeah, it usually has like this really funky kind of like root thing coming off, but you just chop that off, and then you peel it, and then you cut it into these wonderful little discs here.
Okay.
So
I would have never known what to do with
and
that.
yeah, see, that's like the beauty of vegetables, right?
So you cut it up, all right?
You cut it up, and then I just have it right here in some acidulated water, which is just water with some lemon juice, just to keep it from brown, just to keep the TV magic alive.
Of course.
So, and then we have some wonderful organic artisan olive oil, Corfu organic, and we start with making sure your pan's nice and hot. Okay, it's pretty hot. So, and you don't want it too hot because otherwise your oil's going to smoke, and then we're going to have to like it's doing now. Sorry, guys.
Nobody
Nobody knows.
But you don't want it so hot that it's going to smoke.
That's smoking like this. So even if it does that a little bit, you can take it off. It's fine. But and then you add your onions.
I love that sizzle. It's going to smell real good in here in a second.
Yeah, and you just stir that around a little bit, just to get them soft. And then that'll actually cool down the oil a little bit too. So hopefully just turn that down a little bit. So I find that like every stovetop is a little different. And then we get about 3 medium carrots.
Okay,
chopped up? Yeah, chopped up in there. And I actually add like a nice pinch of salt.
Good old pinch.
Yeah, and some pepper. And the salt actually helps with the cooking process. It kind of softens those down. Yeah.
So see, salt is your friend.
Salt is your friend, absolutely. So, and then you soften that a little bit, and I usually like to cover it just a little bit. I put in I've got some oregano from my garden, and a couple of fresh bay leaves. And I just cover that for a few minutes, just to let that sweat out a little bit.
So your brand, your company, you have such a social justice issue, thought and love behind it, right?
Right. Well, especially now, since this is kind of circulating in the ethos of LGBT youth, I really want to kind of work with investors and everything to kind of build a program to help LGBTQ youth at risk, getting them like a stable job so they can like actually start their lives. Because some people, even 2022, people are being thrown out of their homes.
I know.
So, but
just helping them find their passion and being creative and everything.
Absolutely.
Okay, so what's our next step here?
Okay, so these are softened. We're going to add 2 cloves of minced garlic. Okay. All right. And we're going to add some ground coriander seeds. Okay. Turn this up a little bit. And I've got a teaspoon of sugar, but you can use also like Greek honey or something like that. That always works.
Just a little sweetener in there.
Just a little sweetener, just to balance the acidity a little bit. And then we've got some Turkish paprika. You can also use sweet paprika.
Okay.
So,
and while you're finishing that, because we're running out of time, I want to show people the finished product. It is just beautiful. So it gets tender.
It gets very tender.
It's all vegetarian. So like you said, it can be served hot and cold, right?
Yes, absolutely.
All right, Chef, you're finishing that. Where can we find your products?
Well, we can find the crackers at Mom's Organic.
That's awesome.
And Foxtrot. So, and then the other product line you can find at Dent Place Market, Each Peach, and I believe Broad Branch Market over on Broad Branch Road carries the whole product line. So you can definitely check out. There's some really great local markets, and we've got like juice of 1 lemon. Yep. 2 oranges.
Chef, thank you so much. Congrats on everything. I know this is a labor of love.
It is.
And we appreciate you being here for sure.
I thank you.
I'm going to enjoy this while we go to break because we have a July deal.